Hey everybody, good morning. I hope my mic is set right. Let me just double check my mic. If I'm good, can you guys let me know? Let's see. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? I was up early. Let me tell you something. I dropped Farrah off to school. I was back home. It wasn't even 8 o'clock. I was like, won't Mother's Day do it? Won't a day in your honor give you motivation and that extra energy? And I am rendering video. I see what you guys are talking about in the chat, and I had some time to read the chat before I went live. See what you guys are talking about. What am I looking for here? Hold on. I hope this doesn't do anything weird. Last time I used this, it was strange. Let me see what happens. I like when people have these blur backgrounds. I think it looks cool. Does that look? If it starts to mess up, can you guys let me know if it starts to lag? Because I was using this for a little bit at one time and I felt like it was lagging too much. Let me see if it's making me lag. Yeah, it's lagging. I like it, but it's weird. It's like being at a Zoom meeting. Hold on one second. Let me take it off. It's lagging too much. Let's see. I like blurred background, but in this platform, it doesn't work very well. Okay. Boom. Back to basics. Okay. Um, good morning, everybody. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. I sure did. And you guys, if you're following me in places, then you already know I did. I had a nice time and I posted up and shared my family with you guys. Guys, hit the like button for me. If you don't mind, good morning, everybody. Guys, I like to come in and come live like this at least a couple times a week. I doing avatar is cool and everything because it gives me um I can do things a little faster. However, I missed you guys. I missed being able to kind of like, hey guys, good morning, like wave and you guys and we can interact with each other. Good morning. And I'm in my office. I've been kind of camping out in my bedroom and working over there, doing this. And then because I've been parking in the dining room during the day when I'm working. So, I don't know. I've just been switching it up. Why stay in one room all day and then the dogs need me and they want to go out and all these things. So it's just easier to sometimes just like move around, right? Right? Isn't it? Sometimes you just have to move around, right? Pineapples, good morning, hun. Hi, Camila. Hi, hey, Lena. Good morning, lady. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. All of you. I don't even want to say mothers. I just think as women, we are all the mothers, period. You may agree or disagree. That's the beauty. But at the end of the day, we provide mothering and feminine leadership to many, whether you are a mother, a auntie, a sister, a friend, a nurse, a teacher, a coworker, a corporate executive, a manager, a supervisor, someone. We all direct people, right, in our walk. So happy Mother's Day to all of the women out here who mother this earth. Period. Whether you have your own children or you accept everyone as your children. I know that's a very philosophical way to look at motherhood, but it's all in preparation for whatever your next step is, whether it's to have your own children or not. Um, as you guys know, I did not have my daughter until I was 40 years old, so I waited a long time. Anyway, good morning, V. Hey, Queen K, Anisha. Walk by faith, not by sight. Walk by faith, not by sight has a lot to say on this topic. We might talk about it a little bit. I'm not trying to honestly. Probably tomorrow we can talk a little bit on this topic. She's throwing out a very good question, and I don't know. I'm not her doctor. I'm not her therapist. I have no idea why. If you're seeing something and thinking something, it is quite possible that, think of it this way. If you've just had 3 kids um displaced to another home and you're almost afraid to be attached for many reasons, one of which I think is because this baby belongs to Zola bands and there's some legalities involved, obviously paternity, obviously the lies to the court regarding the paternity of someone who was problematic and brought up in your relationship, as the relationship is dissolving in the courts, and you said this man was a coworker, and then now you potentially have a baby with him. You've been lying about, in my opinion, we've seen no evidence of Mr. Fictitious, Mr. Jafakin Cop, and now allegedly there's a baby, and this man does not exist, or he's married or something, because it just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up what we're hearing and what we're not hearing. And I'm not going to give too many clues on what we're not hearing because I love seeing Olivia fumble the ball. So if I sit here, because we know she watches my channel, if I sit here and tell her what she needs to say to make it sound more authentic, I'm helping someone who trips over her left and right foot. So yeah, I'm not helping. I'm not helping her like that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not your manager. Okay. So, um, Walk by Faith, Not by Sight said, what do you guys think about Olivia being so detached from her newborn baby? This is her first Mother's Day with her newborn baby and wasn't even with it, just something strange. Well, she was with her other 3 kids that don't live with her. So it's not like she was at the club. She was with 3 children. So I think number 1, that's a good excuse. Number 2, the baby doesn't know it's Mother's Day. Yes, she'll know it's Mother's Day, but like we all love to say, every day is Mother's Day, right? And she has 3 kids that aren't with her. So I think it was probably really important that she connects with them, because the baby doesn't know what Mother's Day is. She can have Mother's Day today, or tomorrow or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, and it's probably not a good idea to be hauling a baby all around the country because people are still getting sick with corona. The baby is very young. I wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, and her pockets are probably not set up like that either, right? Her pockets may be sus. So, I don't know. This is all speculation, but great question, and I think it's something to talk about. Um, if she made a choice to have stayed with her baby, and didn't go see the kids in Dallas, the optics of that, I don't know. I mean, it's Mother's Day, and your kids are living with a whole nother woman in a house. I would have hightailed it to Dallas too. Kissed the baby, made sure it had breast milk, it's with grandma, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Just think of all the mommies who had to leave to go and report to military service on this. You know what I mean? Like, say you're a reserve and this was your reserve weekend. Do you imagine, like, they can't not have reserve weekend because people are mothers, and they're not going to not have reserve weekend because people are fathers on Father's Day weekend. There's a lot of people. We went to a restaurant yesterday. There were people who were serving food, cooking in the kitchen, all of the things. Everyone doesn't have the luxury to have off on a Sunday or a holiday. So, um, I was very grateful. I was sitting there thinking, I wonder if this lady is a mom. Um, because it's such a privilege to be off on Mother's Day. And shouts out to all the moms who had to clock in yesterday. You really deserve like an extra. Okay. I hope someone did something special for you and celebrated you, because motherhood is hard, guys. We all know it. It's very difficult. Anyway, but yeah, Liv needed to get to those kids in Dallas. I'm sorry. Baby boy, smart, doesn't know what's going on. He's a baby, and as long as he's fed, changed, and sleeping, I think he's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not concerned about the baby. Now the detachment, that's interesting. That's an interesting topic. Um so Anisha, Latoy, good morning. Um if I miss your question, sometimes bubble up, or if you feel like, gosh, I really wish you would have answered that, put it down in the comments when we're done, because sometimes I don't see everything. Because also when I'm looking at, now when I'm in here, two different screens, my other one I have to toggle back and forth, and it's awful. It's I want to say it's awful, but it's not as easy as when I do it over here. So I'm able to do. I have a little bit more functionality. Um, Easier because I've got multiple screens. I can't spare to give gutter mommies a view. I have to watch the shenanigans through Fran. Okay, V. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Um. V is giving her heartfelt hope that everyone had a great weekend. Um. Mrs. Tay, hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Lady B. Ashley, good morning. Um. All right, it's probably gonna bump. Okay, so I'm gonna have to start from the bottom and go back. I know Latoy, Lanice, good morning. Hey, babe. Um, Latoy, Lanice, Rose of Sharon, good morning, babe. How are you? D. I hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. If you're just coming in, Mother's Day, Mother's Day, Mother's Day. Fran, I understand she was with her other three kids, but why not take her baby? Because the baby's baby. Um, I don't know. That's a personal choice. I can't speak for her. You know, Olivia and I are not friends. I don't talk to her on Instagram. Why not? Because I'm assuming she didn't want to. I mentioned this before without seeing your question. One, she didn't want to. Number two, it's probably not safe. I mean, how old is this baby? The baby doesn't need to be running around on in an airport. And I don't know if Olivia's pockets are set up like that. And how are you going to give all of your time to the kids that don't live with you when you've got a baby that needs to be taken care of, right? I think it was probably smart. Me personally, those kids need her full attention. She's not going to emulate what happens in Tampa. This is a mother that's on visitation that needs to give a focused visit to children who have been displaced. These children have been traumatized, even though they look very happy. They are well taken care of by their father and their father's girlfriend, Miss Nisha. But at the end of the day, any of you, if you sit and think, if you were, rehomed, not even rehomed, I don't know what to put it, your custody was switched from one place to another, they need to connect with their mom. Yes, they need to see their baby brother or whatever it is. But they'll see the baby in the summertime. And we don't know. I don't know if Stella was up in the hotel room or not, just to be quite honest. I don't know where Stella was. Maybe I don't know, honestly. She could have had the baby there for all we know. But if she didn't take the baby, me personally, I wouldn't be taking a baby all over the country and staying in a hotel room when the baby is in a safe environment that is clean at my house with the grandmother, and I can go see the kids that need to see me like the most. You know what I'm saying? Because those kids are aware that I'm not around. Baby boy is not aware. Baby boy is you give him a blanket or your nightgown and they can swaddle him in her girl a t-shirt or whatever, and he's got the smells. You know what I mean? And he's getting the love from her people, right? Um, GP, good morning. Um, Rose of Sharon said, "Who cares?" Okay, seriously. Olivia honestly was barely on my list this morning. I got a whole video. It's rendering. It's probably done now, and I can upload it, and it'll upload when we're done here. But yeah, it's okay. The baby is gonna be fine. Thank God the baby is covered and smothered in the hedge of protection, and it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's not missing Mother's Day today. Um, she probably she probably bonds with the baby off camera. I'm sure she does a lot off camera, considering that she's showing us stuff from like a month ago, and we're seeing like 7-minute videos. We're not seeing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I could put up a 30-minute video, and you guys literally still have seen nothing of my day. Like my true roll out of bed, made a sandwich, some soup, some eggs and salad for my husband. Like I might show you a fast snippet of what happened, but you're not seeing anything. Farrah, go get your shoes, or oh my god, I need to do a load of laundry. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I forgot to wash Farrah's jeans, or any of those things. You know what I'm saying? I understand that she was with her 3 kids, but why not take her baby? Personal choice. I would say drop that in her comments and see what she says. I doubt she's going to give a reasonable answer because she's an unreasonable, immature woman, but let her answer. I can only speculate. Number one, she didn't want to. Number two, her pockets aren't like that. Number three, airports, planes are dirty. Number four, we are still in Corona, Omicron, blah, 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 all of the things. And number five, she needed to focus on the children that have been displaced and traumatized. Those are my 5 reasons. She must have paid Zolo a big bag for him to not be making any noise. Well, he has to prove. So if he's making noise and claiming a baby, he might need to want to claim the baby, because not that these people have any money, but she could say he's harassing her about a baby that's not his. And what if they took a DNA test and it wasn't his and he was looking stupid, right? But we know the baby is more than likely his. I would say 99.9% chance his. However, there's no paperwork and there's no, you know, I'm sure there's a reason. Um, look, a lot of people these days have very big mouths. A lot of people these days have people who are all too ready to make your life miserable and make you spend money in places that you don't want to, which is down in the civil court, right? And I think it's a good idea to temper, especially as a man, for him to go back to harassing or being aggressive with Olivia is probably not a good idea, especially if they do share a baby. Because if you are going to truly co-parent, um, why make her into an enemy? Also, she has to take care of the baby. So just in fairness, if you were in the same situation and someone was making you feel uncomfortable and stressed, um, that's also not good for the baby, right? I mean, I'm no Olivia Six Boom Ba party train fan or anything, but at the end of the day, sometimes we have to just use good reason. Like, you don't have to extend her any grace that you don't want to, but at the end of the day, some stuff just doesn't make sense. And as a man, he was definitely criticized for harassing her. Now she has a brand new baby that he thinks is his, he doesn't know is his. So I would suggest serving her with some papers for a DNA test and keep it pushing, and when you get that and get proof that that's your baby, then you can act accordingly. That's just what I would. That's like grown woman advice. Um, YouTube streets, yeah, go be messy if you want to, but I don't know if that's going to get you very far. If in fact this does end up his baby, and she's saying to YouTube you're harassing her through videos, and or she decides to take a restraining order or something based on last interactions that you two have had with each other, and the video of, all that stuff. Who knows, girl? I don't. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Olivia is not she's not prime time today. But yes, great. But I do have a video that's rendering, and we can talk about it later. And I think probably tomorrow we can get caught up, because I did not see her video yesterday. Yesterday, she did go live, and I missed it. I saw her video on Friday night when she went live and was at the pool in Dallas. And honestly, I was so not interested in anything Olivia had going on. I actually forgot that I had it in my screen recordings until maybe I talked about it on Saturday night. And yesterday, I was wrapped up in my Mother's Day. I was not really thinking about none of these moms over here, just to be quite honest. And I started editing the video that I'm putting up in a little bit, but I finished doing it this morning. So your spoiledness. Good morning, GP. Good morning. If I forgot anyone, Southside Black Beauty. Good morning, NCANT. Everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Camila. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to everyone, Mrs. SWV. Um, let's see who I'm missing. The gang's all here. Your girl Pearl. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Lady B Ashley. I think I left off with your comment. She's probably bonding. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that we don't see. We don't have a 24-hour feed into her apartment. And if she's got a detached bond, maybe she's suffering from some postpartum depression. I mean, would you blame her? Three of her kids are not there. Me personally, I think I'd be in the funny farm. I would. Especially if my husband was camped out with another woman and some other lady is tucking my babies in at night. Or I go on Instagram and they're out having fun in Dallas. They're doing things we never got to do because we didn't have enough money or we just didn't get along enough or we didn't have any friends or I wasn't fucking with your family. But I see you throwing back like fun shots and at clubs and bars and going to weddings and going on trips and family trips and all of those things. I might be a little bit salty. So, but yeah, so she's probably feeling away. She's probably look, I would say that Olivia is really and truly having to reconcile with making some fucking badass decisions and seeing another woman living her life. The life with the man that she maybe hoped Gerard would grow into, that he was still coming into his own as a man, and she checked out too soon. And now someone else is reaping the benefits of, I don't want to say your hard work, but his hard work and the journey of your relationship. You bailed too quick, bitch. And if you wouldn't have cheated on your husband, if you wouldn't have been dishonest, if you wouldn't have been emasculating him, maybe you would be benefiting from the Dodge, what is it, Charger, the fast car, the man with a good job, someone, who's coming home, who is interactive, who was interactive with his kids, still interactive with his kids, and now has custody of his kids, all of the things. You fucked up. Anyone out there looking in the mirror and thinking, I better stop fucking up before my marriage or my relationship breaks up? You're hearing my voice right now, cut the shit because someone's going to get tired of your ass and you're going to remember Fran said, you going to find yourself by yourself. Okay. Because people do get tired of the bullshit. Okay. People get tired of it. People don't want to deal with it. There is more to life than running around chasing after someone who acts like they don't want to be bothered. But once you stop fucking with them, now all of a sudden it's bitter grapes, it's ooh my bad, and it's all of those things. You know, I don't know if it was Olivia just wanted to get some strange dick in her life and have some different experiences with a bunch of different men. I don't know what it was. We would have to ask her, but Olivia doesn't answer questions. She doesn't answer legitimate questions. She doesn't reconcile her fuck ups and her challenges. And that's just the way it is. That's just what we have to deal with in watching her show. Now, if and that's it. You know what I'm saying? People are caring less and less and less. Walk by faith, not by sight. Absolutely. She fucked up. It's called I fucked up. And now it's time to unfuck yourself. Okay. So that's my main suggestion. If you're in the bushes, live, hey girl, Happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed your trip. Hit the like button, and I would suggest going on Amazon and investing in a book called How to Unfuck Yourself. Read it, read it, and read it again. And just, I'm telling you, you can sit and watch as much YouTube, church services, and motivational speeches as you want. You need a plan, and you got to get yourself together, sis. Okay. Good morning, Blackout T. Hey, boo boo. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. Double H. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day to all of the queens in this chat, in the yard, in the bushes, everywhere. Um, we all mother, right? We all do. Our femininity brings that energy to this world, okay? Our feminine energy fuels this universe, and we are all mothers. So, any of you out there waiting, hoping, wishing, dreaming, understand this feminine energy is coming your way, and you will have your heart's desire if it is meant to be, okay? I know that some women do feel left out on Mother's Day because they don't have what they want. They are not a mommy yet, or whatever the situation is. Understand, if you continue to do the right things, move in the right directions, your heart will be filled with what you need. Um, your heart will be filled with what you need. You may not always get what you want, but you'll definitely have what you need. Just keep moving and keep moving in a positive way. I spent I spent many years of my life moving in directions to get what I wanted, and trust and believe it was work. Okay. So you guys just have to keep working. Keep working. You Faith without works is dead. Okay. Period. Okay, let's get a little Sunday service going in here. Okay, because it's a beautiful morning. Like Kanye says, okay, let's get it popping. If you're not getting out of what you want out of life at this moment and you are listening to me, work, bitch. Get to work. Get to work. Do something. Get up. Do something. If you're watching me and you think I'm the worst and you could do better, hit your picture, hit your icon, manage your account, and start your channel today. And you can think back 6 months from now when you've got 1,000 subscribers and drop me a comment and say thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going, guys. I do have an Olivia video. It's rendered and it will be posting. Let's just say at 11 o'clock. We can meet back here and we can chat about Olivia in the chats. Okay. I do want to follow up on something interesting. So guys, if you did not know, Love by Air out the hospital. Let me look at my list and make sure I am on task. Is my list in here? Oh God, it might be in my other device. Girl, I made a whole list. Yes, today. Okay, today. Oh shit, I didn't hit. Okay, I didn't hit save, so I'm not on task with my list. Guys, go ahead and hit like button. Let's get a 1 in front of these likes, and let's do this. So there has been some messy stuff going on, and you guys know this, right? So I just want to get caught up because Damian Cryer did drop his video. If you guys watched my video over the weekend, Damian Cryer dropped the video he promised. Now, was it messy AF? Did it deliver on his promise? I don't really think so. Let me see. I thought I had it published over here. Y'all, I got to spend some time organizing my StreamYard stuff. That's not it. Let's see. Is it here? Girl, God only knows. Um, I may have deleted it. I don't think I did, but I may have. Actually, I like the way that sets up better. Um, okay. So so the Mucker family, put up a fugazi ass community post that was like a pamphlet, right? And they took it down. Needless to say, it was taken down, right? Um, they said a lot of stuff. They were trying to kind of cover up for just being fugazi, basically. Erica is slow. Everyone's saying Erica's slow. Erica is slow, but Erica is very aware on how to manage her YouTube account. Okay. If Erica doesn't know how to do anything, Erica is trying to make this coin. I've seen that Erica is moving in a new house. We're gonna talk about that in just a second. Okay, let's get to this. Let me share my screen. I missed you guys. Okay. All right, let's do it like this. Hey, okay, that's much better. I like the see-through, so you can still see the TV behind me. Okay, let me share my screen. We're gonna start out with Mr. Crier because he dropped this video that he promised he was gonna drop a bunch of tea, and basically he's copping out again. Guys, I'm gonna get out of this. Somebody said that they don't want to be in the shit, basically, so he's getting out. Hey, anonymous reactor, good morning. Let's do this. Okay. So he's saying he's not going to show anything now, and I'm like, you know what? I don't like that, Mr. Crier. I think you need to make good on your promise to us. But I get it. You don't want to be in the shits. You shouldn't have been in the shits to begin with. Okay. I had someone in the comments say something that he should be ashamed of himself. He's 28 years old. She's 28, Erica, and he's 51. Look, Erica grew up without a father. Okay. So some of us do look for a big daddy, a father figure. Not that you're having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that deep, but some people want someone of a more mature nature. And look, the woman is almost 30. At the end of the day, if you have a man in your life that is 10, 15, 20 years older, girl, that's your business. I was never into older men, period. Um, but there are some women that are. They are all about it because it also, to top it off, guess what they have? They have a little bit extra coin. And you don't have to sit around looking silly like, can we go get something to eat? And all it is like McDonald's and Burger King. Younger men, I'm sorry, they just don't know how to. Young men, and I'm not going to debate this right now. Young men have not learned altogether how to treat a woman, especially if your mother gets treated like shit. Chances are your son is not going to be up on the fine details of how to treat a woman. Okay. And I'm not talking about anything from a DV nature. I'm just talking about mom's paying for her boyfriend, mom's boyfriend's laying up, or mom is single and not dating and living her life working. What role model are we seeing of anyone bringing her flowers, taking her out to dinner, telling her she's beautiful, taking out the trash, paying the bills? If you don't see it, you can't replicate it, right? There are some women who have been through trauma growing up, watching their mothers and their fugazi relationships, and boys and girls want something that seems more secure, something more reliable. Is Damian Crier a prince? No pun intended. No. But I think that he is realizing some things about himself. If you watch one of his recent videos, he was talking about the way he used to operate in relationships, and now he's learning some things at 50 and trying to do some things differently. And the fact that he's a grown man, how was being with someone her own age work out for her the first time? She has Cam, right? She's been married 2 times already. This is a woman who's 28 years old and divorced twice. And has 2 baby fathers and could potentially have 3. This woman is 28, but girl, the walk says 48, okay? This woman is living her life. Some of you guys are afraid to go out to business after hours or to happy hour. This is a 28-year-old who is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your judgment is on what she's doing, girl, one thing we know Erica is not doing is letting grass grow under her feet. This woman is moving around. She is circulating. She is meeting men. She's giving love another chance and another chance and another chance. She is, you know what I'm saying? So it's all in how you feel about it. Do I agree with every single thing she's done? Absolutely not. She could be making some smarter moves, but that's her business, right? That's her business. We're just gonna talk about it. We just talk about it and react to it, right? Um, okay. Let's see. I'm skipping ahead. So if you want to watch this whole thing, go to Mr. Crier's channel. But this was the part. So girl, the first 10 minutes, in my opinion, aren't necessary, but okay. Finally, he gets to start talking about the Muckers, and here we go. Let me know you can hear. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear, please.
People wonder why YouTubers are the way that they are, why we don't respond to a lot of people. Because everybody does the same thing. And this ain't to say nothing bad about none of you guys. But it's just to say everybody that we come across do the same exact thing. They only here for one reason and one reason only. That's it. So after I kept seeing the shots fired, you damn right I did a Q&A last week. I spoke my truth. My truth was not to drag nobody. My truth was to bring the truth out so you guys can know what's really going on. For the people that's blinded by all this fakeness, just put it this way, this fakey lovey stuff, because the same thing just happened to me just a few short months ago. You guys,
girl, was Creole Bay all up in his face, doing that damn thing, talking about marriage. Before this whole thing blew up, if you guys were watching, they were getting ready. He was trying to plan a trip, like some sort of like sexy Bahamas, sexy kind of tropical-ish.
You guys witnessed it. You guys
we sure did. I wish you would make those videos
I just
public
took the
again.
videos down and put them on private. That way, you won't be clouding up off me. Because the day that we broke up, she dropped her first video 2 hours after she gave me my key.
So she may have been, so in this video, he's also saying that he thinks that she planned, that basically he was used. And just like Rakan Mucker wants to play like Erica used him to grow her YouTube channel and use him as a boyfriend, there was no using involved. It was mutual. At the end of the day, yes, they got up in the bed together. They were really dealing with each other, but her having him do very deliberate videos, he gained off of that because allegedly he's got some other channel, or it was that channel. According to Mr. Cryer, homie only had 12 subscribers. 12, not 1,200, not 120. He literally had 12, his family, right? And with Erica, he's now grown to maybe 10, 12,000. Latoya went to 10,000, seemed to be like overnight, and she's got over 20,000 subscribers. So they're sitting okay. And his point is, rather than grow off what you already got and keep it pushing, you guys want to keeping on and being shady. So let's keep going.
That's what I say. I already know what it was, man. So anyway, back to the text message. I sent the email to one of their exes. I said, hey, my name is Damian Cryer. I want to reach out to you to have a conversation with you about a certain situation. And I do have another phone that I got for a different reason. I guess I did it, I thought I was gonna meet my dad one day. I thought it was real, so I bought a burner. This particular person, I wanted to have my real number. So I ended up giving them my real number. And do y'all know I had sent that email like days earlier. And right as I did that video, the message went off. That person texted my phone and said, Mr. Cryer, I know who you are. I'm very aware of the situation and I know everything. I would love to have a sit down with you. I see people trying to move differently now. And maybe I should try to move differently too, to move myself away from it. But the thing is I can't move myself completely away from it because I have a son that's in that same household too, which means I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna be around no matter what. But again, I see people trying to move differently. So I question myself, should I move differently? Or shall I let you guys see really what type of people that these really are? In the words of one of their exes. There's another ex that was with one of them for 3 years. Okay. The ex
is that Miss Janelle?
Guys. One of the exes, they were together for 3 years. Worked for this company. It's like a cleaning service. Drive one of the big old, I don't want to say the name of the company. Drive one of these, it almost looked like a Penske sized truck or like the 18-foot U-Haul truck. Works for one of the companies that does like the cleaning services for like companies, uniforms, and stuff like that. And he was dropped like a bad habit after 3 years because of, I guess, me, because somebody seen another opportunity, a quick opportunity, and
So this was interesting to me. I didn't know who he was talking about before, but so clearly it's got to be Latoya. So maybe in between Latoya's husband and Mr. Cryer, she's talking about a guy she dated for 3 years. Who that was, girl, we don't know. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that was, but it's interesting. But I guess he wanted to drop just enough so she would know, he would know. Now, as her boyfriend, how did he not? How would she think he didn't know about maybe someone that she was dating once upon a time? I wonder if he's kind of like Latoya. Remember when, I'm paraphrasing here because I don't know if this is the truth or not. But if you're dating someone, which they were, and he's letting on that he knows about someone she used to date who drives for some uniform cleaning company, um, which there aren't many, and if this is a big company, I can think of a few. Um, is it your fur? No, I forget. There are some. I mean, some of you may even be familiar with these companies. They do, you guys know, just like what he said, right? Um, but maybe she lied and was kind of like, I was celibate or I wasn't with anybody after my husband. I was just going to school and da, 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 da. That body count is adding up. Well, Latoya's got two baby daddies. The man that she was married to is only father to one of the kids. She was having an affair. And Junior is not really a junior. The man accepts Junior, but Latoya was cheating on her husband, and that she when she came out after her husband basically aired her ass out, all she said in a video was, "I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not perfect." Okay, and that's fine. She had to square up with him. I don't care. That wasn't my cootie. Okay, that's not my nephew. That's not my. I hadn't been deceived. But, it would be weird if I was auntie to a baby and found out that, like, I've been loving on this kid, providing birthday presents, all of this, and you done cheated on my brother and this is not his baby. Yeah, I'd probably have a problem with that. But unfortunately, I don't have to deal with that situation. But somebody did, okay? Someone did. Let's keep going.
and he was dropped like a bad habit. I spoke with him very briefly. I asked him could I record a conversation so it wouldn't be no sneaky stuff involved. He said he didn't feel comfortable with the recording, but he broke everything down to me. Did I record it anyway? Maybe, maybe. Because it's like I want people to know the truth. Because
Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you guys something very important with YouTube right now. To tell y'all, period. This is one of the reasons why I really don't talk to people on YouTube anymore because I don't record people's conversations. I think that's very weird. But there are a lot of people out here who do. So don't be offended if um I just have to, because I don't want to get caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have what makes you feel comfortable and then you govern yourself accordingly, right? Um there are very few people on this internet that I talk to. And I learned over the last 6 months, maybe the last 8 months, how vile some people are on this YouTube. I don't care that I come on here and I talk tea and gossip. Um, there are some people who their whole entire purpose on this YouTube is to cause havoc and chaos, which is not anything that I do. I don't wreak havoc and I don't cause chaos. Okay. Um this man was asked by someone to not record a conversation and he's saying, I'm not going to say if I did or didn't. If you didn't record it, you wouldn't be saying I'm not going to say whether I did or didn't. You're basically kind of being cute to let people know that you recorded the conversation and you have it. I don't know if that's legal or not, but if someone asked you to not do something, just as a man and as a someone who's in business, if your channel is a business and someone asked you in your business to protect their privacy and you chose to not and you put that audio out, sir, like it's not just, oh, I'm putting out some audio, I'm just some random person on social media. You have a channel that is monetized and is operated as a business, and someone asked you in an interview to not release their audio. They could I'm not a lawyer. I would imagine that even just morally and ethically, there's probably something wrong with that. And why, if you felt like you just wanted to hold on to it because you wanted it for just to remember because you couldn't take notes, why you felt the need that you would have to tell everybody that? Don't we know we don't tell our right hand what our left hand is doing? That's Bible, guys. That's Bible. That's in the basic book. That's in the book of all basics. Okay? Why would you sit here and tell us that you recorded this man? That's dumb. That's dumb, Mr. Cryer. Like you making rookie mistakes right now. I'm just saying, if I recorded someone, which I don't, and they asked me not to, and I did, I'm going to get on a video that has almost 10,000 views from last night, which will probably have 20, 30, 40,000 views when it's all said and done, admitting to doing something. Do you think anyone's going to want to talk to you? And my reason for also bringing this up, all of y'all who like to dip in people's DMs and talk and this, that, the other thing, just remember I said this. There are people out here who love, we know Miss Keisha loves to record phone conversations, okay? There are people out here who love to collect receipts, okay? Be careful. Be careful who you talk to out on this internet. I have seen subscribers get aired out, okay? I've seen y'all in these chat sections. Not anyone in here, of course, but I've seen it done. People who love to be busybodying and bone collecting and all of those things. And then people come air you out to dry and make you feel like you can't even come back to the chat and all kinds of silly stuff. Y'all be careful because people are treacherous out here. Girl, I don't talk to anybody on this. Like when I said I was done in January with this type of bullshit, I talk to very few people, and it's on business and on business alone, and that's it. What do I think on this? What do I think on that? Watch my videos. Like at the end of the day, I can't even do that. I have to keep it very short and very on business, on point, because there are people out here trying to get you with your pants down. They're trying to get some exclusive footage or whatever. Like Mr. Cryer like kind of lost me a little bit in the video when he said that, cuz number 1 I was like, I thought you were smarter than that. Number 2, why would you do that? The man asked you not to do it and you did it anyway, which I think was very rude. Um and just shitty, period. But that's just my opinion, guys. You guys can think what you want. I just mm-mm, that's not cool. But
Because I've asked, like, like, guys, please, last year when she put this video up, flashing her phone, talking about I didn't buy the furniture, just lying on me, bro, just lying. There is nothing wrong with telling the truth. Just because you don't want to be with somebody no more, don't mean that you start lying on them. Plain and simple. It just means that y'all ain't together no more. And for everybody thinking that the breakup happened because of I told Erica some secrets, nah, y'all don't really know the truth. I got to the truth, though. I got to the truth. I got to the truth about everything, man. I got to the truth about everything. I have everything.
so was it a plot and a plan the whole time? I mean, he's kind of alluding to Latoya maybe marked him. According to Latoya, which we didn't do it this weekend, guys, I was occupied minding my business. But in the interview that I did with Latoya, remember Latoya told a story about how she met him at Academy. So maybe it was a chance meeting. I don't know. I don't know if that's even true or not. Maybe that's what the story was that they created. I don't know. But according to him, he says that he knows. But all right, we're gonna do 2 more
I
minutes of this,
understand
but we
people
got
have
other videos
families,
to look at.
they got children, even though some of them seem like they really don't care about their kids because of the stuff that they allow their kids to see. But I'm gonna be respectful.
Me personally,
You know,
okay, let's
I asked
park on this for a
for this
second.
group.
Latoya has 2 children. Um, Outside of what I just told you about the situation with her and her husband and her cheating and him finding out in a Walgreens test that his youngest wasn't his. Um, since we've been watching, we're gonna segue over. If you guys want to watch this, go ahead. If there's something else to share on this, we'll come back to this because we're running out on time. I want to share a couple other things real quick. Um, this is what I would say because we're getting ready to go over to Love by Erica's and the Muckers for a second. Um, Look, you guys take this how you want. Um, since Latoya started messing around with Mr. Cryer, maybe let's say almost a year ago, she started messing with Mr. Cryer. In 6 months, so according to him, she had just broken up with another man. It seems like Latoya has no problem parking her kids in front of man to man. She was with someone else. We don't know the situation around that. But Mr. Cryer, she had those children at his house on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Like just the exposure. I'm not talking about anything. Please don't even get your minds working on all of the things. We know all of the things that can happen, but I'm just talking about from a situation of introducing your children to all of these people. Let's talk about Rakan. We're not going to just pick on Latoya. Rakan let I think his niece went on some shopping trip with Love by Erica. His daughters for sure are spending time with Latoya, and of course now she's his fiance. But where is the mother of these girls, Mr. Rakan's ex-wife? I'll be damned if my Fugazi ex-husband would be running my daughters around town with 2 women inside of 6 months. You got one and then you got another one, and everybody you're in love with, one you almost made a baby with, now one you're engaged to and putting them in a better house maybe that I live in. Negro, please. No, sir. No tea, no bacon, no ham. That's not going to happen. I just like forget about what we have seen with like the mommies, the 3 mommies. These people are off the chain. It's like, oh, go on with Auntie so and so. Miss Latoya is gonna go take you to get your hair done or whatever, or spending the day with the littles. So the little kids, her youngest and her youngest and his youngest. Like to me, it's taking blended family too quick. Like I don't know. Me personally, I don't know. Like I would be like, and posting up. So you got some lady now that you're engaged to, you was effing on someone else and she's pregnant. Now you got a whole new fiance. So now I got to absorb a second woman inside of 6 to 8 months. And now you're engaged to her and she's posting my kid up on YouTube? Yeah, I don't think so. You're going to send me a check, boo boo. If you're going to have my kid in your video, whatever you make on that video, I need to put in her account because if she's working on your channel, yeah, boo boo, you're going to need to pay me. You know, you're going to need to pay us. My kid doesn't work for free. Like this is all work to you guys because why else would you be doing it? If this is work to y'all, why is my kid be featured in a thumbnail and basically working to help you be used as a prop? You need to pay me. You need to send me a check and I'm gonna put that in my daughter's account. What the fuck? Like these people are weird. These people like just use their children like it's strange to me how you can use your children so much. But anyway, let's click on this. Got some house. He was talking about like this house is supposed to be so fancy and so chic. This house looks like it's about let's take a look.
I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all, give y'all a little empty tour, all right?
empty
So we'll
tour.
just
He's
start
so
from left to right
he's
from the beginning.
so
The way it's laid out, we have 2 bedrooms down. We have the master and one of the primary rooms down. And we already had our guys coming in the pre-mount
okay. This is how I know.
from
When
left to
Latoya
right from
said
the
it was a
beginning.
brand new
The way it's
house.
laid out, we have 2 bedrooms down.
Okay, do you see this on the door? Oh, hold on. Latoya, stop lying, honey. It might be a new house. It might be new to you, but that house is not brand new. A brand new house would not have a decal. If you guys can see right here, y'all, please don't. Y'all, if I react to your channel and you are a liar, just understand I got the eagle eyes. Why is there an over the door hook system on top of the door? Like people used to live there. Maybe nobody owned whoever owned that house had it as a rental, but boo boo, that is not a brand new home. A brand new home would not have decals on it. A brand new home would not have somebody else's hooks on the door. None of that. Okay? That would not be the case, ma'am. And word on the street is Latoya did not sell a home. Latoya was renting that home. I don't know if she was renting it or not, and I don't care. I own my own home. But at the end of the day, y'all don't have to lie to kick it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the little lies for me. It's like the dumb lies. It's like the silly dillies, the trying to look like something that you're not. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's the silly dillies for me. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Okay. I still can't over that he looks like a squirrel girl. It's like how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Okay. So boom. It's the lies for me, okay? If you don't like look, hit the like button number 1 cuz hey, I'm here guys. No avatar today. Okay. But it's the lies for me. Did you not see Latoya in that video from Saturday when she was talking about and it's from the ground up. It's brand new. And it is a luxury. It's gated. It's this, it's that. Look, let me tell you something, and I'm not trying to be funny, and wherever y'all live, right? But if I'm cut through, first of all, we don't even know if this is these people's house. But that does not look like a luxury door to me. Okay. That is not saying luxury neighborhood. That's not. That's just a regular ass um looking steel. Maybe it's a wood door, but let's hear how it closes because it's either steel or it's wood. That looks like something regular. These people are not above showing us something that they're not living in. So what the proof in the pudding is going to be is when they actually start to live in the house, they will actually see if the amenities, as he said, match up with this actual potentially fugazi tour. Because I don't believe almost anything these people say right now. I'm just going to be honest.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Okay, let me tell you something. If you live in a luxury home, and I'm telling you guys, this might sound a certain type of way, don't take it to heart. Where you live and what you have is what you have. I'm just going based on they said they were moving into a luxury home. I'm just saying, if you are living in a luxury home, not a luxury condo, a luxury townhouse, I'm talking about a luxury home. Damn it, your kitchen is not going to be at the front door. Do you see over his shoulder? Why am I seeing the damn kitchen damn island? Huh? For a family with 4 big kids and 2 adults with lots of family. Why am I seeing a damn kitchen counter the minute you open up a damn door? Why is the kitchen at the front door in a luxury home, in a luxury neighborhood with luxury amenities? That is not luxury. I would be seeing a coat closet. We would be seeing more of an entryway. We would not be like, what y'all cooking when you open up the door? That's some bullshit.
Welcome to the Mucker's pad.
That is definitely a pad. That is not a
I'm gonna
house.
go ahead
That's a
and show
pad.
y'all, give y'all a little empty tour, all right?
Empty
So we'll
tour.
just start from left to right from the beginning. The way it's laid out, we have two bedrooms down. We have the master
Girl.
and one of the primary rooms down. And we already had our guys come in and pre-mount the bottom already in terms of the living room and the rooms. So this is going to be the girls' room. All right, now,
That
and we also
small-ass
have a
room.
full bath downstairs. So this home comes.
Y'all have a luxury home with what I'm seeing, something that is lacking in square footage. I'm just saying, okay? It looks a little lacking in the square footage department, but you know, I'm such a bitch. It's lacking. Okay? I'm not seeing luxury. I'm seeing hooks on doors, and I'm seeing princess decals on rooms already, and I'm seeing TV mounts that are a little bit high.
Come in 3 full baths, so you can see the nice, beautiful backsplash tile that's in here.
Oh my God. How about tiled shower? This is one of these, you know, he's one of these men who wants to sound fancy and educated, but he's really low down and not. Backsplash is something that you would have in a kitchen, sir. And it's just a tiled bathtub. This is a man who's a real estate agent. Do we notice the air freshener on the sink? Oh, the builder left you an air freshener, or were the construction guys peeing in the toilet? Let me tell you something. As someone who has a husband who works in construction, when he worked in residential wiring houses, going in 4 days later, a house was completely wired so they could put up all the sheetrock and everything. You were not peeing in those people's toilets. First of all, the plumbing wasn't even running. So how is this a brand new from the ground up house with some damn air freshener, some damn Glade, some Airwick air freshener right over there where it says Creole Bay? Who put that there? Didn't y'all just close on this house? Why are y'all lying saying you just bought a house that was built from the ground up? That's not true. Girl, bye. It's the
This is
details
one
for
of my
me.
favorite features. We're gonna have a nice wash and dryer on the first floor, separate, big enough. It's huge, big enough to where we still put a refrigerator in here as well, in addition to the kitchen. So very, very excited about that.
But y'all are rich. Why don't you guys get a nice big Sub-Zero? Why don't you guys get one of the double size big refrigerators and just have that in your fabulous kitchen? Can we see this fabulous kitchen, please?
We're gonna have the movers come
This
over.
damn
Whenever they come, they're gonna install everything.
faux luxury. This is not luxury,
It's just
honey.
an extra closet, extra space, like towels and things like that.
Ain't nothing else back there. Okay.
This right here.
Okay, we're back at the front door again, guys. Remember, you come in the front door and the kitchen counter is right there. You're seeing what they're making for dinner. Okay. And this very small living room, okay. And I'm not trying to be overly critical, but these people said they bought a luxury home that was just built from the ground up.
Extra storage too. And to your immediate right, we have the car garage. Okay.
Girl, bye. Look at that. Are you serious? So because you have a pot filling spout at the sink, like because you got 2 spouts at the sink, I'm supposed to buy that this is a luxury situation here? Are we kidding? Who are we kidding? Now, I'm sorry.
You can see the living room, plenty of space, custom 42-inch cabinets.
Not when you get all them big people up in there.
Stainless steel package.
Girl, that's enough space for you and LaToya. When you get those big adult-sized children that y'all have, these kids, they got teenagers. Okay? They got teenagers. 3 girls and 1 boy. And family. Did you see how small that living room was?
Overhead microwave,
Little ass kitchen.
Package. All right, so we have a walk-in pantry that goes around to the left as well.
Only reason why I'm being so critical is because these people said it was luxury. It was the amenities. It's from the ground up. This is a 2022 basic home. I'm sorry. If you're living in a house that's 20, 30 years old, this might look super nice, but this is what you get if you buy something relatively new that it was built in like the last 5 years. You will have these features. Okay? 20, 30-year-old house, well, your house is going to have different features that were modern at that moment, right? This is what a modern home of today looks like, not luxury. I'm sorry. If that's what your idea of luxury is, what?
All right, so right here.
Look at this. It looks like an apartment. It looks like an apartment. You guys who watch Peyton bought a beautiful townhome. Peyton's kitchen is bigger than that. It's kind of the same type of setup, but her island is ginormous. And it looks like it's some sort of marble or who is still okay, people are still using that whatever that shit is. But that's not as much in style as it used to be. I would not be happy with that little ass kitchen. I'm trying to figure out, are y'all punking us? Because Creole Bay said she wanted a big kitchen. This is basically a large room with a kitchen in it. This is like a kitchenette. This would be like something like if you have a basement theater room, this would be like the bar and like the extra kitchen in the basement. Do you see how small that kitchen is? For 4 children and a whole man? Where's the refrigerator going? Who stole the kitchen? And why are we supposed to be impressed by this? I think they're joking. This cannot be the house that they were talking about.
The kitchen table. It's where every now and again
you gotta be out of where's the damn pantry? Oh, he showed us the pantry. My God, this is awful. I could not. Girl, you could ride a bicycle through my kitchen, okay? Ride a bicycle, do a turn, girl, we could have a whole, about 5 of y'all from the chat could come through, watch the TV that's mounted in my kitchen and do a whole exercise class while 2 people are sitting on bicycles, okay? My kitchen is probably the size of that whole entire room. I'm thinking to myself, are y'all serious? And so on top of all of this, you got 2 bedrooms downstairs with children. So you mean to tell me the master bedroom is upstairs and y'all have minor children? Who's going to be watching the front door? How do you know when kids are running outside? How do you get people out your business when you're cooking? I cannot stand having people in my face when I am cooking. If you are in the kitchen, fine. But if I'm trying to cook and the whole entire damn family room is inside the damn whole kitchen that is small as hell, they didn't even have to show us this. I don't know what they are used to, but this is not a kitchen or any type of a setup. Damn, Jasmine's kitchen is bigger than this. And these are people who is a registered nurse, allegedly. This is someone who allegedly is a real estate agent. And this is what you're trying to tell us is luxury? Man, where in the hell do they do that at?
Also, a lot of people, maybe watching TV and eating at the same time. But some of the times we're probably going to be eating right.
Girl, where's the bathroom?
The wood that we have installed as well, too, so it's easy for cleanup as well, too. So if it is some type of mess or any spill, it's not a big deal. It's easy to be cleaned up.
The more he talks, the dumber he sounds. That damn laminate ass floor, that is not wood. That is some plastic pergo.
Otherwise, if we didn't have children, I don't mind having like that white, fluffy carpet. It just feels so good in your toes. All right, let me show y'all the backyard. Nice big backyard.
Oh my God. I already got my hand on the button.
How peaceful it
shit.
is. All the neighbors are so nice. We already met a lot of them, and everybody's just so peaceful. Just give us, come over and make us.
Wait, luxury? I didn't see one tree. I didn't see a tree. I don't see any kind of cement pad for you to put your barbecue on. Did they just give them a 6x6?
Cookies and things like that. So we're loving it, loving the new neighborhood. As you can see, it's a lot of space.
Wow,
So
it's
that's one
just a
thing,
track home.
baby wanted to make sure that we weren't going to compromise the space, and also to have enough room for a trampoline later on. All right, so we would have closed on this a week before, but I felt it was a good idea to go ahead and have a construction crew go ahead and knock this part out before we move in, because one thing is when you're in a home and you get like doing an addition to the home, a renovation, it's messy.
Does he not think that
Electric
people don't
fireplace.
like
So
this
you go
is
ahead and like, turn
you can
the
order
lights
that
on
on Amazon, y'all.
get an idea on what it looks like.
That's not a big deal. I know some of y'all are probably like going crazy for that right
So
now.
this is
That's not a
definitely
big
my
deal.
favorite hang up our rooms as well. All right.
Y'all are ridiculous. These small ass rooms.
And this is like one of the largest units. So whenever you get one of the homes that's a larger unit.
So you walk out of the bedroom and you're right there in the kitchen. I'm sorry. Okay, so it's I don't know. I couldn't live there. I just couldn't. I'm sorry. That house is too small. I would have had a house like that when I was single. Okay? Or when it was just me and my husband and little mama. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We almost went crazy living in 1,000 square feet. Well, 1,100 square feet. We almost went crazy. Thank God we got out just in the nick of time before the pandemic. And let me tell you, we use every bit of our 3,300 square feet. Like, there's no room for anybody else up in this house. There's no room at all. We could not fit one more person in this house because we have stretched all the way out. I love having space. And it's like, it's not like nobody sees anybody. Um, but I just cannot imagine a house this small for 6 people. That's crazy. That's crazy. And yes, I definitely am bougie, but at the end of the day, these people are wannabe bougie, talking about they're moving into a luxury home, and I'm not seeing no luxury nowhere. I'm not seeing nothing screaming luxury. Just because you got the biggest unit, that does not mean luxury, sir. That's not biggest doesn't mean you could buy a van. That doesn't mean it's luxury.
House of this size. So that's very cool and everything electronic.
Okay, you got yours
So
from
this is the
Wayfair,
game
right?
room. So we undecided on what we're gonna do here. We're going back and forth. Might do the air hockey, might do a pool table. So may do that.
You ain't gonna get a pool table in that small ass
Some of the
house.
options right now. So whenever we get in and get settled, we're gonna lock down something. But I know one of the things we talked about was making it like a movie room with the sofa in here.
You gonna need to do something to get them.
Just really make it like one of those things to where family night we can watch a movie up here. So
You better look. You already got the kids downstairs. You may as well make the whole upstairs your suite, because at the end of the day, the main thing is you got 2 kids there all the time, because Creole Bay's babies live with her. His 2 girls come probably weekends and whenever. So at the end of the day, they have 2 kids in the house on a regular basis and a floating 2 other kids, right? So they're going to be upstairs and the kids will be down. Her kids will probably be downstairs, I would almost imagine. This is a mess.
we'll see. Of course, that's a little secret room right there.
That's an attic.
It's just extra storage and other things that you might want to
called
store in there.
Attic. Stop lying.
All right, so this is one of the rooms as well.
I'm not impressed. Like they
Nice
said
layout.
luxury. I'm trying to figure
Nice
out, is this a
space.
joke?
Got the closet in here as well. Then here's another room. Have a nice size walk-in closet. And the last thing I gotta show you guys is another full bath. And this is the upstairs unit that I was talking about. That way you can control high and low.
Does he think
And that
people
works
don't
good
live in
because,
houses? Like,
with kids, they like the temperature to be a little bit different. Now, as you get a little older, you get a little colder, right?
I would give two. Let me tell you something. If a kid touches a thermostat around here, it's a problem. I don't care what temperature you like it. Go outside. Oh, it's too cold up in here. Put on a sweater. It's too hot. Take off your sweater. Da 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 da. Go outside. Are you kidding me? Where do they let kids control the thermostat? Are kids paying bills all of a sudden? And when the HVAC breaks down, let me tell you something. Let Farrah doesn't even look at our thermostat, okay? I barely touch it. My husband, that's his thing, right? I just make sure if I feel a way, I will. But the ins nobody really touches that thermostat but my husband. Are you kidding me? Kids like it a certain temperature. Man, are you not to mention the kids gonna be living downstairs. You and Latoya gonna be running around butt naked upstairs. I guarantee it.
So them kids, they be their temperature is different, so they'll have an option. One other thing I like to point out is beautiful.
So they didn't show us the bedroom. Are we getting to see this? Look, this is this is the main selling point. This makes them feel like their house is luxury. And if that's the case, okay. You know who's got a nice size house, which is not for sale anymore? Nadia Casanova. Any of you guys who watch Style by Casanova? Nadia redid a house. Nadia got a house from the ground up. Nadia is also an interior decorator, designer. And Nadia put together a home for the size of some people like this, right? Like a nice size home. This would have been a nice size house for a family my size, like, a mommy, a daddy, and one kid, and maybe a dog or two, right? 6 people with lots of family, girl. And a kitchen that's at the front door, no, no bueno, not for me. This is giving me transitional level 1, still give you apartment feel because you're kind of afraid to move into a house by yourself. We have yet to see the main. They didn't show us anything. Let's see. Yeah, we're done with this. This. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a future rental. I don't know, but I'm not impressed. And I'm sorry. You guys can eat me up in the comments all you want. I was one of 5 kids, and both parents. So we had 7 people in one house, right? And we had basically 5 bedrooms and 1 flexible room. And we had the living room, kitchen. We had kind of a indoor patio kind of thing behind the kitchen. It became split level towards the back of the house. We had a full basement that was done. So kids were always downstairs in the basement, which was a done basement with TV and couches and whatever. And you could actually get outside or go upstairs into the living room. 7 people in one house. I think I would need to go look because I never knew what the square footage of was the house until we sold it. It was probably somewhere around maybe 20 something to 3,000. It could have been over 3,000 square feet for a family of 7. This is not giving me 3,000 square feet vibes. This is giving me about 25, 22 to 25 based on the amount of space. Even if this is a 5-bedroom house with 3 bathrooms, that's good because you're going to need them with 6 people. These are, they have 2 that are basically kids, but they have 2 teenagers who like to be in bathrooms and are going to need privacy and all of those things. It's more of we just got a luxury home. Now this excuse me. Oh, I stopped sharing. Over there by the fireplace, that's a nice scene or setup where you can stand and do videos, but I'm really like, did you guys buy a house that aesthetically would be pleasing for you guys to do videos? Is that why you purchased this house? Because you could set up that scene. You could have done that in the old house and saved your money and bought something that really was luxury. I don't know. Anyway, let's take 5 minutes. Erica got out the hospital, guys. She was in the hospital. She had a procedure. She's out of the hospital. She is at her new apartment. This is like the probably third or fourth dwelling that I've seen her move into in the past year. Okay. Erica moves literally. If you thought Strong Mommy Chrissy moves a lot, Love by Erica got her beat. This is like the fourth place I have seen this woman move into inside of a year. That's no lie. If you watch her channel, you know I'm not lying. It's the absolute truth. Okay. And I'm sorry, I'm just saying this from the standpoint that I lived in the same house for 14 years. Like, I just, girl, bye. Doing too much.
Bigger, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna look bigger like on camera. It just looks small to me. Okay.
Can you guys hear the sound? Can you give me a one if you can hear? After I was released from the hospital, I drove 4 hours to our home. I just wonder if the doctors took a minute to actually look at her channel, that this woman is, I just pray that everything goes okay for her with her whole situation, because you are supposed to be on bed rest and you are doing too much.
Okay, guys. So one of the first things that I did when I got out of the hospital, thank God, was because I was supposed to be moving in here after, I don't know, the beginning of the month and stuff like that. But then everything happened. So now I can officially give you guys an empty home tour. So when you come to the front door, this is the front door. You run into this little, I don't even know the right terminology for it, but it is so cute. Cause I'm planning on putting some decor right here, probably some black decor to bring out the. Oh, as you guys can see, I didn't lie. I came here straight after I got out of the hospital.
You got out the hospital, you're supposed to be on bed rest, but now you're giving an empty house tour after you just drove 4 hours.
Cause y'all,
In the
I did
name of
not like
Jesus,
being in
please
here.
help this woman, and I
But I'm
mean
definitely gonna add like
seriously.
some black decor up here, and this is gonna be used for like a coat rack. I'll probably end up purchasing like a little key thing to go right there. And I think this is where people put their shoes at.
In the name of God. Maybe I'm too bougie for this. Maybe I need to do a poll. Am I too bougie for this, or y'all too bougie for this? Are we, is it me? Is it you? Or is it just us? Because I'm just like, help her, Lord. Help her. Help her. Help her. Help her. Help her.
I'm not sure. And I probably definitely like put a little table here with some decor as well. So when you come in, I don't think this room right here is nothing. I think it's like a, yeah, that's nothing. But this right here is the living room space. And because it's so close to the stairs, like guys, I'm gonna probably have to add like a lot of white in here so that it'll make the space look bigger. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna look bigger like on camera. It's just looks small to me, okay, period. So there's the stairs, which we will be going up the stairs.
So I do like the industrial type of look of those stairs. I think with some nice furniture, and the keyword is nice furniture. This could actually be super cute. It's a very nice property. I when you see a little bit more of it, it's cute. It to me, I like this better than the Mucker spot. The Mucker spot is wick wick whack. I would never. They don't. Let me tell you something. Erica is in a rental, and look what
And I'm shocked because
she has a little
there's a little
barn
roller
door.
thing right here
You know who wanted barn doors? That
where
was Keisha
I
Kaylee
guess
wanted
this so
barn
people can tell
doors.
if you're in the bathroom or not. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I like the lighting and
It's like, can
everything.
you
I don't
pull the
have the lighting
camera
on
back a
right
little
now.
bit so we can
Maybe I
see?
should go
Like,
ahead and
why
add more
give the
lighting.
I can't see tour? Like, if you don't want us to see, can you please stop? This is it's just the fugazi for me.
Okay. So this have like good
My
lighting and
God,
stuff
I
as
can't.
well.
All right, guys, let's
Cabinet
get to the
space. The
kitchen.
toilet is by itself, so I'll probably end up
All right, let's
really,
get.
really
I
hot
can't.
in here and stuff like that. So, but yeah, for the most part, I do love it. You got more cabinets.
She doesn't
more
have a mudroom. She
spacious,
has
which
a
means
mudroom type
I
of
can add
setup,
more decor.
hutch in the front
You
with
know,
shoe and rack, but it's right there at
all
the
of these
front door.
cabinets and stuff
That was actually a
for your
bathroom with the
girl.
mudroom. But
I
that was
like
actually a
these.
bathroom with the barn door.
I like those like these type of sink thingies and jiggers, whatever they call. This is a brand new job. Like y'all, I'm so sleepy. Y'all don't even understand.
It's called the dishwasher, Erica.
And it's like 8 o'clock at night. So, um, but yeah. So this is a brand new um dishwasher, which I don't believe in washing my dishes in here because your girls just like to just cook. You feel me?
Love by Erica's
Love to
Kitchen
cook.
is bigger than the
I
Muckers.
like this little like half island thing. I actually like it a lot because now I can just set my stuff up here and put a camera like over here or something and cut up all of my vegetables and fruits and whatever else I'm gonna be cooking. What I did not know, or maybe I can put some more like bar stools right here. I didn't even catch this. Maybe I can add 2 bar stools right here. The same ones I'm gonna add on the other side. So this is a brand new refrigerator, ice, all that good stuff, water, period. And you can
Ice. Y'all, this is a brand new refrigerator, ice, water, all that good stuff, period. Like, are y'all taking water in from buckets? Like, is she used to living at like a no plumbing house? Like, this is crazy to me.
tell it's brand new too because it still has plastic on there. Y'all, like I said, excuse this.
No, they might have just been ghetto too. They may have said, you know what, we're gonna keep our plastic on our refrigerator because we are not gonna let this get scratched up. You know how people like to leave the plastic on their mattresses or don't be mad right now. If you still got your plastic on your mattresses or you got the plastic on your furniture you got last week and you still haven't taken it off yet, if you have your good Louis Vuitton bag or your Chanel bag and you've kept the plastic on the hardware because you don't want it to get scratched because you just might sell it, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, y'all. Y'all just trying to preserve it. Use your stuff. Stuff is meant to be used. If you don't use it, you lose it. Okay.
Okay, right here. So I definitely gotta go get in the shower and stuff. And yeah, all of this space in here.
All
Period.
that
Stop
space,
playing.
period, for
I
food.
can't wait to decorate
Ooh.
everything.
Ooh.
Look, more cabinets. There's cabinets everywhere.
Cabinets
So
everywhere.
y'all ain't
Not the
saying
Muckers.
nothing
The Muckers
yet.
got that
So
small
y'all
ass
already see like
kitchen.
all the cabinet space and stuff like that, all the lighting. But y'all, can anybody tell me what this is right here? Tell me they ain't put no
It's called a
wine,
wine fridge, boo boo.
wine cooler. That's the thing called.
Girl, it's a
Where you
wine
put your
cooler.
alcohol and stuff at.
Okay, let's. I
Oh, let me
can't.
turn the light on. Go up there.
I'm being funny now.
Definitely got to get some gates to not only mount like right here so that he won't go right here so that he won't go up the gates. I mean up the stairs. But even when and they're supposed to be coming out to repaint. But I definitely have to get some gates to go right up there so that he won't be trying to come down either when he is up here.
No,
And then you'll be able to
what
see
you're
the
gonna
kitchen and
need.
stuff like
This
that
is
through
what
this.
you're gonna need. If the boy, if little homie Dion is not walking yet, he's not gonna navigate those steps. But what you're gonna need to do is not be online, not be on live, and paying attention to your baby. That's what you're gonna need to do. And you are going to need probably like a whole damn piece of wood. You're going to need something because you've got girl, this is a nightmare for a 1-year old who is who's crawling. You're going to have to be behind closed doors. Like you got a setup that is not conducive to a little crawling baby, but that's, girl, all the way not my problem.
And I'll probably add some more storage spaces
I
right in
can't
here.
with this tour because she's not really
Okay, so
showing
this is
anything but
closet.
corners and
This is the room. This is another bathroom because this is a 3.5 bath.
okay. Look, boom. Okay. Light switches. Did we need to see a tour of
Okay,
light
we're gonna work.
switches? This is weird.
Enough space, and I'll
Every
probably
single
come in here
scene.
and turn off.
Okay,
Or
this is what there goes Cam. Okay, look at this. This is not okay.
there we go. Ooh.
Thank you for
But
giving
yeah,
us
I'll
such a
get
good
Mace to
view.
come in here and turn off or clean up again everything because better safe than sorry, guys. I'm gonna have 3 boys running around here. So, oh, that's the light to go to the ceiling fan right here. Whew, now let me walk my big old butt down these stairs. They got
Aren't
their
you
own
supposed to be on
room.
bed
I got my
rest?
own room. Cam got his own room. Dion's gonna be sharing a room with his brother, which that's gonna be convenient for me because they are both babies and stuff. And so, oh, we do have a backyard. I don't want to show the backyard yet because I gotta get it like cleaned out or whatever. So, I will see you guys in the next video.
Y'all, that is probably on record one of the worst home tours I've ever seen in my life. Period. That's it. Period. Poo. It's got a refrigerator with ice and water and all that good stuff. We don't have to use buckets to get water in the house. I mean, yeah, but hers is small, but honestly, she has 3.5 bathrooms. She has more bathrooms than the Muckers. So when Latoya was sitting there all high sedity, thinking that she's moving into something all fancy, at the end of the day, I almost feel like um Erica's place is nicer. Just to say, I mean, it has. I don't know. I let's see how they all look once they get into these places and who's doing what with what. But at the end of the day, I'm not. It's like, oh, okay, guys, congrats. Like, have fun moving. Have fun moving. I was not impressed by the Muckers. I think Erica's place is cute. It's nice for a mommy of one and one young son who's 6 or 7 and 2 babies. That is a perfect size home for that size family. She got more than enough bathrooms. I think that's perfect, but we'll see if she stays there longer than 6 months. As soon as Erica, her heart goes fluttering for somebody, she's moving. Erica will move in a minute, okay? Like literally 60 seconds. Anyway, guys, you guys are caught up on the Muckers, Loved by Erica, Creole Bay, and Damien Cryer. It's a mess. I have a video that's going to premiere. Just give me a little bit of time because I got to get started working. And the video is up. I have to upload it. It was rendering, so I'm sure it's ready to go. I can go ahead and upload it, and we'll do a premiere. It's all about Olivia. So walk by faith, not by sight. There you are. Hey, boo boo. I have never ever bought a house with those type of stairs unless my kids was over the age of 7. I would have been too fearful. Well, the baby's not going anywhere. The baby is going to be look, Erica stays in places 6 months. So that being said, um, you got to move into what you can and what you can afford, right? She has one who's creeping right now, not quite walking. She needs to not be on live and she needs to have her child well attended while he's near stairs. It's not that hard. There are people who grew up who lived in barns and where they could and kept their babies safe. So you need to pay attention to your kid. That baby has no business on those stairs. And once they start that once they get away from them stairs. And are they going to try to play with the stairs? Of course. Of course. But don't let them. Don't let them play with the stairs. When they get close to and then they will learn not to go near the stairs. But yes, you got to have your baby gates up and you have to be vigilant. You need to watch what especially when you're upstairs. If I were upstairs and I'm in my bedroom, I would have a baby gate in my bedroom. Forget about baby gating the stairs. I would baby gate my bedroom. That way, if the baby wants to be on the floor and crawl around, they can have free reign. But I'll be damned if I would let a baby crawl through to get close to the stairs. No way. No way. What if that gate fails? What if they fall? Hell to the no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Okay, guys, I gotta run. I gotta get things popping around here. Just have your notifications set if you're in the bushes and you're not subscribed. I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm not going to do cartwheels. I'm not doing flips. I'm not doing handstands. I'm just doing what I do. I can't do it any different. And if you're here and you enjoy it, hit the like button. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I need my numbers up just like everybody else, don't I? Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you are notified every single time I go live, every single time I drop another video. And so that when you want to come up in this chat and state your piece, you can do so. Okay. Today was members and mods. Thank you so much to all of my members, all of my mods. It's Monday, and that's what we do here. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful day. I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.